Hey everyone, welcome to GardenFork. Oh jeez. Today, how to plant potatoes. You're supposed to say something now.
We just did that episode.
We talked about how to hill potatoes because right next to us here, we have some full-grown potatoes.
This is what we hilled the other day?
Yeah. And we have a video about how to hill your potatoes.
We do, I know.
We have two of them actually. But today, I wanted to throw in another crop of potatoes for later in the year. And I happen to have a bunch of seed potatoes ready to go. So we're going to put these in and show you how to do it, all right? Seed potatoes are potatoes that you intend to use to grow plants. I mean, that's really the difference between eating potatoes and seed potatoes. You can buy seed potatoes from suppliers, like Fedco, that kind of thing. These just happen to be some that I had down in the basement, and they started to sprout. And I was like, well, let's throw them in the ground and see what happens, you know? Because GardenFork is the imperfect how-to, so we're going to see what happens here. Henry thinks that this is a tennis ball.
Maybe she just likes to eat it.
All right, some people will plant seed potato whole, some people will cut them. If you're going to cut them up, you want 2 eyes on each part of the potato that you cut up, okay? Use a clean knife, not like what I'm doing here. And we're going to cut this so there are at least 2 eyes on each one.
What do you mean eyes?
These things here that are sticking out and growing, they're called eyes. They'll usually be a little smaller on the potatoes that you buy as a seed potato. Throw the ball. Now a lot of people, some people will like to let this sit out and let the raw part here skin over overnight.
Yeah.
It helps to prevent disease sometimes. I put them in just like this and it's fine. I mean, do what you think is best, okay? But now we've taken our seed potato, cut it in half, so we've got 2 plants ready to go here. It's pretty cool. When thinking about where to plant your potatoes in your garden, think about, or keep track of, would be even better, where you planted members of the nightshade family the year before. Nightshades are eggplant, tomatoes, plants like that. And potatoes, tomatoes, and eggplant are all nightshades. So if you had tomatoes in one area last year, don't put your eggplant or potatoes in that area this year. That's because some of the same diseases can jump from plant to plant. So just as a rotational schedule in your garden is a good thing, make a little map, you know, do better than I do. And that's one of the secrets. Think about when you're going to do your potatoes. We have raised beds here. So what I've done is we've lowered the soil level here to put our potatoes in. Because we're going to put the potatoes in, then we'll do our hilling. This wall's already here to do some of the hilling, which is very nice. So, step 1, trowel, throw ball. This is really quite simple. I think you can plant the potatoes when the soil is warm enough in the spring. You want to be able to put your hand in there and it not be cold, okay?
I have a question about that.
Yeah.
What if you don't have a raised bed?
You can basically dig little troughs in your garden. You know, basically dig down and make like a 1-foot-wide ditch and then put your potatoes in there.
It sounds like a lot of work.
It is. That's why I love the raised beds. We have videos about how to build raised beds, by the way. So to plant potatoes in this soil, which is a really nice friable soil, we're going to dig down 6 inches.
Friable?
Yeah, that means it digs really well. So that's about 6 inches. Ready? Charlie, bring me your ball. Okay, you've got your eyes that you've cut. Maybe overnight you've let them skin over. But here's the best tip for growing these. Orient this so most of the tips are pointing up in the hole.
So you're giving them an advantage?
Right, because this is the plant top.
Yeah.
These are going to turn green. So again, there's 3 eyes on here. 2 of them are going to point straight up like that. And that way, we have to throw the ball.
Okay.
There you go. Easiest way to plant potatoes.
Wait, we're done?
Well, after this comes up and grows about 1 foot, we have to hill the potatoes. And that's another video, because we did that over here.
Hilled.
By the way, if you want to learn about our automatic soaker hose watering system, there'll be a link at the end of the show for that too. And we have to throw the ball. All right, there you go. If you like what you're seeing here, will you hit the subscribe button? We post new shows every week. It's free to subscribe. And if you're watching on YouTube, would you hit the like button or the thumbs up button? That helps in our search ranking in YouTube. By the way, the Labradors have their own YouTube channel. The link is at the end of the show and right below here.
What do they teach us?
They teach us just how to enjoy every day, really. I mean, they live in the moment, and we should too. All right, go out and do cool stuff. Come back and tell me about it. Make it a great day.